Welcome back, everyone, to Tuesday Late Night Logic. We're back in the Minus Zoomer, as always. And I have a question for you.
Oh.
I was thinking about this the other day. And we've spoken about it before. But I was thinking about, like, nursery rhymes and how they're passed down through so many different generations. And, like, the ones that we know now, those people have been dead for hundreds of years.
I wonder how much they variated.
I think they would have had, like, a banging tune. Like, Ring Around the Roses, I bet, was a fucking bop. I was like, ring a ring a rosy.
You say ring around the roses.
Ring a ringer.
I reckon Itsy Wincy Spider was such a bop when it first came out. If they had charts, top of the charts.
Absolutely.
Itsy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Yes, it did.
Up came the sunshine and glowed up all the rain.
Yeah.
Itsy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again.
Yes, it did.
I accidentally said clouded instead of climbed. I don't know what. I said something wrong. But it's weird how nursery rhymes like are derived from such dark things and also are only used like in horror films. Like it's always like the creepy girl. All you could hear was
Yeah. Ring a ring.
I think I sang that in the tune of Itsy Wincy Spider.
Ring a ring a roses, a bucket full of posies.
It's
A tissue, we all fell down.
like, isn't like London Bridge is falling down about the plague?
I thought that was about the fire.
I think I'm ring of roses. Isn't that about the plague?
Yeah.
London Bridge is falling down.
It could be, to be fair.
No, I'm very wrong.
Those are some of my favourite films. I love those films. Olympus is Falling and London Bridge and London's Fallen. Oh, they're so good. It's basically about like the US president coming to the UK for the Prime Minister's funeral or something, and then like terrorists try to take over London.
The whole of it.
Yeah. And there's like a point where like there's like bombs and stuff that have been going off, and there's a point where the US people are like, right, you need to turn on the air raid sirens because anybody from Britain will know that's you have to go inside, even though most of them had never heard them before. But the like terrorists wouldn't know, so they'd still be roaming around and they'd know that's who they would kill.
I feel like they could probably figure it out. If an air raid siren went off and everyone went, I think they would get it.
Is that what you would do if an air raid siren went off?
Yeah. I'm really, really hyped about the fact I've got like stuff to make a nice sandwich at home.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Like I can't stop thinking about it.
I don't know what. Oh god. I don't know what I'm gonna.
Fuck. Fuck. Don't make.
Pretend you're crying.
Who?
You.
Oh, I thought you said she's crying.
Oh no,
I said she's only crying.
I know.
It's just.
I know. Yeah. Like,
You mean in my eye? I think if you really, really think about it, everything in life kind of like trails back to something. You know how you look at Ernie's? You know how like
yeah.
you know how like everyone's like never more than 6 connections away from someone.
Right.
There's gotta be one thing, and I ain't talking about Big Bang. It's probably like some little mouse or some shit.
And I ain't talking about Big Bang.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Console me. Make it look believe that you're okay.
I know.
I got you to.
It's okay.
Oh my god, he's hugging someone. Maybe he's doing the same. Don't mirror my actions. It's got to... I've never noticed everything over there.
Yeah, that's a damn nice colour of
Maybe
green.
we could just move that over there. on the train.
What are they doing?
Bloody hell, doesn't fall like a deck chair. I love little sayings like that.
Fold like a deck chair, I like that.
Fold you in half.
I'm gonna bend you at the knees.
I'm gonna use your joints.
I'm gonna bend you at those hips.
Stop.
I like that your elbow is your knee. What is your arm knee?
The arm's knee. What would that make your wrist?
Your ankle.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What would it make your hip? What's the opposite of your hip? Your tootsie?
Your shoulder. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hip, knee, ankle, toes.
I think you've got more joints in your fingers than you do in your toes, though.
I think so. Phalanges.
Pinkies.
That's what they call them.
Pinkies.
No,
These my pinkies. They're my piggies.
piggies.
My piggies.
The little piggy meant to mark it. What the fuck's up with that?
This little piggy went home.
What the fuck is up with
This little
that?
piggy had roast beef. This little piggy... That's fucked up! This little piggy had roast beef! Well, I guess we kind of do the same. We eat animals. And a cow is just another animal to a pig. Maybe pigs like chicken nuggets.
Pigs will eat anything, including human bodies and bone. The only thing that will ever be left after a pig eats a human is teeth.
Well, they could have just gone the whole way. It's like a popcorn kernel.
Yeah, they can't digest it. It's like sweet corn.
Well, at least you know. Did you, right? This woman today, she said apparently you're supposed to manually clear your bowels out. Like every now and then, because apparently women have a constipation. I don't know why she said just women. I'm assuming it happens to guys too. And anyone of any gender. But apparently everyone has a constipation cycle, and if you get in, it's really hard to get out unless you flush it out. And you're supposed to like wake up every morning and like you should be able to eat corn the night before and see it the next morning in your poo. And if you can't, it means you're backed up. You're backed up in your colon. Yeah, it's where it resides.
Your colon.
Yes. Not gonna be my colon off, is it?
That's really... How would you manually do that?
Laxatives.
Oh.
Or a good like herbal tea.
It's not like with like dogs and cats where you have to do it, where you have to do it manually.
No, but I guess some people use douches.
I thought that only cleaned it, doesn't like move poo.
Well, I'm sure if you were trying to clean it and there was poo in the way, it would probably get disintegrated.
True.
Unless it's a really big hard poo.
Using a fucking power washer. Disintegrate it.
Well, they're quite strong, aren't they? I've never used a douche.
No.
But anyway, so if a pig ate human teeth and it came out the next morning, you know they've got a good bowel movement.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how we should test it. But then it would probably scrape your insides and that wouldn't be... Oh,
I know. Really difficult. Yeah. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Are they coming? Are they coming?
Yeah, it's out the window. Oh, I know. Yeah. It's very difficult. Yeah.
If I look up and I've got no tears, this is going to be really bad.
They're not going to see your tears from here.
Where are they?
They're up, but they've gone back over.
Have they noticed us?
Yeah.
Maybe they think that we're like dogging.
They're leaving now. They're gone.
Why the windows never steamed up at the right moment?
I know.
Did they
I feel like it would have been worse if the windows were steamed. They came literally there and then went back.
I thought you meant he was like right there. But yeah,
I would have opened the door in his face if he was stood there.
But it would have been kind of mean if you like force fed a pig teeth because it'd probably scrape on the way down. Do you ever get that fear like sometimes a crisp's gonna like slice open your trachea when you, well, not your trachea because that's where your air goes, but like it's gonna slice your what's it called?
Something beginning with a G. Gullet.
my God, what's the word?
Oh, so you're like digestive tract.
There's a word.
I don't know what it is.
What the hell?
I'm gonna look it up. Esophagus.
That's the one. Esophagus. Yeah, in your esophagus.
Why is his anus so high?
Well, it would be at the back, in the crease. And I'm assuming that diagram's from the front.
Thumbs. Yeah. Scientific.
I don't think that makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
Because you're gonna be on the same. They're gonna be on the same side whether your face is in the front or the back.
No, but they're front ways.
Your thumbs were next to the legs, and in like a shadow, you wouldn't be able
No.
to see. Yeah.
It's not gonna be like that, is he?
No, that's my point. So you wouldn't be able to tell whether that's the front or the back because his thumbs are going to stay in the same place. Invert the picture. I bet the first person to ever map out the human anatomy on a piece of paper, like, was so proud of themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine being able to stand there and say, I did that. I mean, they probably did some pretty gruesome shit to be able to do that. But, you know, it's all in the name of science and health is wealth. I really don't like the people that do all the TikToks like health is wealth, but they start the TikToks. Sorry, I sniffed. But when they do the health is wealth and they start like, I'm Dr. This and this is my qualification and this is why I can speak about it, blah, blah, blah. Get to the freaking point.
Oh, no, I stopped watching them after that. They probably have really, like, interesting
That
information.
You get it now?
No.
Do you think it would have been more, like, fulfilling to be the first person to ever draw out the map of the human anatomy on a piece of paper or the world map on a piece of paper?
Well, that's an interesting one, actually, because I'm sure that when Christopher Columbus got back to Spain, he thought that he'd drawn out the world map. And I thought he probably felt very proud of himself. But then it was wrong.
Yeah, so you would guess the body would be more fulfilling.
But even now, they were still discovering new parts of the body.
Yeah, but, like, the first one.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a competition for, like, a prize, which would be more impressive?
I think the body.
I think the world. I think the body's more intricate, but the things you would have had to do.
An autopsy.
But with the world, you get to travel.
And spread disease to uncontacted colonies.
You don't necessarily have to go into them. You
Kill people to take land.
I wasn't talking about colonising. I was talking about sketching out the world map. What?
The fox was like that. And then when I pointed at it, it went...
Where does you think it gets on the train?
See that pigeon that got on the tube? It's coming over.
They get on the tube all the time. Not again.
Where is it going?
There's got to be a portal around here somewhere.
Yeah.
But for foxes.
Do you know, I sometimes feel like, this is going to be really trippy, but I really do sometimes believe this. I know. That, imagine if those foxes were game players and we were NPCs in a fox game.
I think...
And that's how they keep jumping.
I think would be really nice little favourites. They'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, they're there.
Like Free Guy.
When I put the hunk of beef on the roof, it would have been like an extra level.
Yeah.
And they could have been like...
It would have been like a side quest.
Like, you have a mission to collect the roast beef off the roof of that car before you have to return to the portal.
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah.
Didn't nick my shoes, didn't nick my hunk of beef.
We almost did a good job of nicking your shoes, though.
Yeah. That was fun.
I got shoes on the roof.
Is that your Italian accent?
Yep.
If you could go into the... If
Have you ever had a dream?
If you were offered £1 million to get deposited in the middle of the North Sea and you had to survive only for 3 minutes, would you do it?
Yes.
Let me rephrase. If you were offered £500,000 to get deposited in the middle of the North Sea for 20 minutes, would you do it?
Yes.
In the middle of the North Sea.
I can tread water for 20 minutes.
In the North Sea.
Yeah.
For only £500,000.
What time of day is it?
Night.
Oh. Maybe not.
What's the difference?
Because the water gets more choppy at night.
Does it? Is that because of the moon?
Yeah.
Do you think the Kraken's real?
Yeah.
This is going really well.
No, I actually do. And I believe in the megalodon as well. I think that there were creatures that roamed the sea way before us. Because if you think about it, if dinosaurs were that big and they were on land, there had to be sea animals that were that big, and we just haven't found them because their bones are at the bottom of the ocean.
I think I'm slightly more scared of a Kraken than I am of a megalodon.
Why?
Because I think Krakens look a little bit more terrifying. Like Megalodon, I think if they saw a human, I just feel like they would be more intrigued by it. They'd be like, oh, that's weird. And I don't think they'd come up to the top that much. But
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Because sharks are they're naturally inquisitive creatures. They don't actually kill humans very often. But every time, like, the megalodon comes on screen, it is the most aggressive cunt ever.
Yeah.
It's so rude. And I just don't think that it would act like that.
It's so rude.
Why is it biting into a ship? What does it want?
And I just think that Krakens are more like the dogs of the ocean. Like, they would come up, they'd be like, play! And then they would, like, get all their little tinkies in there, and they'd be, like, pulling your limbs apart. And I just think that they look so emotionless, and they're like,
to be fair, I'm actually really not keen on octopuses anyway, so I don't think a kraken I don't think a kraken would be very nice to encounter.
Yeah. I just think they're a little bit more mischievous.
Yeah.
Evil at heart.
Have you seen that video of that octopus getting through, like, a gap that's, like, that big?
Yeah.
And octopuses are really intelligent.
4 hearts. No shame.
No.
Bitch.
And no buttocks.
It's really crazy, though, because, like, the descendant of a kraken is a squid, and you only have to chop a squid in the neck and it dies. Like, how did natural selection let the kraken die and the squid not? Weaker, arguably, than a kraken.
I was going to say that you can just chop us in the neck and we die, and we're the most intelligent creatures on the earth.
No, but not, like... You couldn't,
With a knife?
Yeah, but not with an object. With a squid, you can go... And it just dies.
Really?
You've not seen the videos? They just drain of all colour and they're dead.
I thought they chopped them in half with a knife.
No, they hit them. Probably to be more efficient, to get one clean sweep, they'd use a knife. But you can kill a squid with one chop. So how did we... If natural selection is real, which I believe in, and evolution, but how are we getting from a kraken and saying that it doesn't exist anymore to a squid? I know which one I think is probably going to be more, optimal of a choice. So the kraken... Henceforth, my conclusion is that the kraken is still around.
Yeah. I think it's underneath the ocean with the megalodon.
I don't think they would coincide. I think they would be mortal enemies.
Do you think? But it's weird when you actually think about it that the kraken probably was
If you ever heard a dweeb.
that the descendant of the kraken is a squid. The descendant of a dinosaur is a chicken, so it's pretty on brand.
Yeah, but chickens are a little bit more useful than dinosaurs.
Very stupid.
But they give us eggs.
Yeah. Squids give us tentacles.
Yeah, true.
Give you calamari.
What would the shark be? Fish? Goldfish.
A shark would be a shark.
Megalodon.
A megalodon's descendant would be a shark.
So I think, actually, the megalodon has the strongest genes and left the strongest descendant.
Yeah, I agree. Sharks are older than trees. That's mad.
See what I'm saying?
That means that sharks are older than oxygen.
Everything, if you really think about it, leads back to something. Which is what I was trying to say earlier. I wasn't sure what the something was, but I knew there was something.
It leads back to some sort of fish. An organism.
Yeah, but that's boring. I mean, like, something weird. Like, I think you could relate everything back to a bag of skips. If you really tried. If you really, really tried. Megalodon. Shark. Ocean. plastic, waste, skips. Hit me something.
No, you could have done that faster.
I could have, but I wanted to give a bit of a process.
Okay.
Give me something.
The moon.
The moon, tidal waves. Tidal waves, ocean, waste, plastic, skips.
Oh, you're relating everything back to skips.
Yeah.
Right, so what if I took out plastic out of your equation and you've got to now relate it to...
No, but that's not my question. I want you to give me something to see if I can get back to skips, and then we'll address that topic.
What?
So give me an object and I'll go through my same process, and then after that we'll eliminate the plastic.
Why do you want to do it? Why don't you want to eliminate the plastic this time?
Because I want to prove my point.
Okay.
Let me have my fun.
Okay, those buttons right there. That keypad.
Buttons.
No, those buttons.
Those buttons were made in a factory. Factories produce waste. Waste goes to landfills. What's in landfills? Packets. What's in the packets? Skips.
Every empty packet in the entire world gets filled with skips before it goes to the landfill.
Necessarily, but you get my drift.
Yeah, no, I totally get you. I feel like you could relate everything back to everything, really, can't you?
That was the point I tried to make earlier.
Yeah.
But couldn't quite get to it. I'll give you one. You pick a random thing and then I'll give you a starting point.
Okay. Can't really think of anything right. Joe Biden.
That's a person though, we're not in people.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a random object.
Lampposts.
Lampposts. My starting point for you would be Donald Trump's Coca-Cola button.
That's what we weren't doing, people.
I'm not. The button.
Oh, the button. Button. Electricity. Electricity. Light. Light. Lamppost.
This is my point! Isn't it so good?
That's a fun game.
It's good! I like it.
What should we call it?
Everything leads. Roads lead to anywhere. Leads. Roads. All roads lead to skips.
Maybe we should do it like 6 connections. You've got to do it in under 6 connections.
I did all of mine in under 6.
Yeah. Let's call it. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Merry Tuesday.